This video is going to help you to fulfill your important role as a witness. This video discusses cross-examinations. In this video, we're going to be discussing what is a cross-examination, how you should prepare for a cross-examination, and we're also going to give you some tips about how to answer the questions. For more tips on how to answer questions on cross-examination or on examination for discovery, see the handout on our website titled Top Tips for Answering Examination Questions. The cross-examination occurs after the affidavits have been provided, but before the court hearing to determine the matters at issue in the affidavit. Cross-examinations occur outside of court. A judge will not be there. Generally speaking, a cross-examination occurs in a court reporter's office or in a boardroom like this one. If you're being cross-examined, you will be there with your lawyer. You and your lawyer will sit on one side of the table. The lawyer who's asking you questions will sit across from you. The opposing party in the lawsuit might also be at the cross-examination and be sitting beside their lawyer. There will also be a court reporter at the cross-examination. The court reporter's job is to transcribe everything that was said at the cross-examination and keep a record of exactly what occurred. That transcript will be used later on at the motion or at the application. During the cross-examination, the other lawyer will be asking you questions and trying to get you to admit certain things about your case. These admissions will be used by the other lawyer against you to further the opposing party's case. That means that the other side is going to be asking you questions and trying to get information that will be helpful to their case. However, if you have information that you think is helpful to your case, you should tell that to the party who's asking you the questions. Unlike with an examination for discovery, everybody can use the cross-examination transcript. So if there's helpful information that you think will be useful to you, you should definitely tell the other lawyer when they're asking you those questions. The other lawyer will ask you questions about what you swore to in your affidavit. If there are any documents attached to your affidavit, the other lawyer may also ask you questions about those. However, the other lawyer isn't confined to asking you questions about exactly what is in your affidavit and the documents attached to your affidavit. The other lawyer can also ask you questions about other things in the lawsuit more generally. Before your cross-examination, you should review several documents. First, and probably most importantly, you should carefully review the affidavit that you swore upon which you're being cross-examined. If there were any documents that were attached to that affidavit, you should carefully review those documents as well. In addition to that affidavit, you should review any other affidavit that has been provided by another party for the motion or the application. You should also review the pleadings for the lawsuit, so the statement of claim, the statement of defense, and any reply that's been provided. Finally, you should review all of the documents that you provided to your lawyer that have been provided to the other side. Make sure you review all of these documents twice. Once, do a thorough review a few weeks before the cross-examination. If you have any questions about what's contained in those documents before the cross-examination, talk to your lawyer. The next review should be done only a few days before the cross-examination. That way, all the information in the documents is fresh in your mind for when you're cross-examined. Most importantly, you should tell the truth. Always be straightforward and direct when providing your answers to a cross-examination question. Listen carefully to the questions asked. Don't start providing your answer until the lawyer finishes asking the question. If you don't understand the question or didn't hear the question, ask the lawyer to repeat it. If you don't understand what the lawyer is asking, don't answer the question until you do. When answering questions, don't guess. If you don't know the answer to a question, that's fine. Just say so. On a cross-examination, the lawyer for the other side will likely ask you some difficult questions. Keep your cool and don't lose your temper. Your lawyer will be with you at the cross-examination to object to any improper questions. If your lawyer objects to a question, don't answer it. However, if your lawyer does not object to a question, you must provide an answer to it. All questions that are put to you on cross-examination must be answered unless your lawyer objects or says otherwise. We hope that now you have a better idea of what a cross-examination is and how to prepare for it. Thanks for watching.